How's it going, everyone, and welcome to this Goalie Be a Pro series. If you enjoyed last few series with our goalie HAKUNA MATATA, he's back, and welcome back. If you're new, I'll explain how this series is going to work for the most part, as I tend to run it, I think, a bit differently than most, although I admit I don't watch many Goalie Be a Pro series online. This series revolves around two things: goalie tips and your input. If this is your first time on this channel, I have a ton of Goalie Be a Pro experience. I'm a top goalie in EASHL, playing for Rumspringa in this upcoming Pro Series, which I think finished somewhere in the top 5 last season. Pro Series is a money tournament for the top 6's teams. Last season, I think the pool was around $4,000, and it's a lot of fun if you're into the competitive aspect of NHL. Besides that, I've also played Goalie Be a Pro for the last 4 or 5 years, and the computers, they tend to run a lot of the same plays and other little nuances that we can take advantage of as goalies to make more saves. So I'll be sharing that insight with you as well. I'm also big on answering your questions, so if you have any questions about goalie or anything else, feel free to ask them in the comments below. And a lot of last year's videos were actually based on answering your questions, and you guys seem to really enjoy that. As for the series itself, we're going to do the Memorial Cup, but if you guys are down to just skip it, since I'm assuming everybody else does that, and you just want to see where we end up in the NHL AHL, that's fine with me. Just let me know in the comments below. For this video, to keep it a little bit short because of the intro, I'm only going to play the third period, but after that, we're going to be doing the entire game. So when we get to the regular season, to get through that quicker and try and get as many seasons in as possible, we're going to play one game in each month. Now, most of the time we do a different team that has a really good record to try and keep things different. But if you guys want someone in particular, for one video, like a rivalry match, just be vocal about that in the comments below. If I see it soon enough and a lot of people really want, the Pittsburgh Penguins or whatever, then I'll listen. Now, as for the games in between, sometimes I sim those games. Most of the time, I try to stream them on Twitch. We get to relax, hang out with music, and just chat with each other. And some of you might be into that, especially the hardcore Be a Pro fans, so that's just another aspect you might enjoy. Now, with all that out of the way, we have our goalie set up. HAKUNA MATATA is ready to go. The pads we have, they can change just based on whatever team drafts us. And let's get started to that first game. Alright, so as I said before, we're going to start in the Memorial Cup, at least just to get things started. If you guys want to skip it later on, we'll skip it just to go right to the NHL or AHL. What team? Let's go random here. And stop. Sault Ste. Marie Greyhounds. I'm going to say Haygrounds. Greyhounds, there we go. We don't have any stats to work with. Let's go with quick. I'm actually going to customize it. Let's see. Be a Pro settings. Let's go to, I like to do 4-minute periods. I know it's a little bit shorter, but if you go to overtime, those videos can take about a half hour, and I don't know if you guys really want to be into that, so I like to make it a little bit shorter for you guys. Let's make that camera the new fixed. Turn off the trainers. And I think we're at Superstar. I'm a big, I love the challenge, and yeah, I think that's it. We're good to go. Let's go. Let's go. Start career. There we go. Who's our first opponent? Just in case this load takes a while, you might just see me video edit right to when it's done. Alright, we're back. Not only did that load take a while, but just like a minute or two later afterwards, the power actually went out in my house for like a split second, so everything's good. We're back. I didn't lose anything. And let's get started with our first game against the Red Deer Rebels. Of course, I'm going to bring my A game, and I'm going to make it to the NHL. So remember, as I said, just for this video, I'm going to simulate the first 2 periods. I know the intro took a little while, so if I did that plus a full game, that's probably getting close to a half hour. So let's sim that first period. Floating at rock, 0-0, nice. Sim that second period. Still 0-0, so let's intervene. Here we go. The game is in our hands still. Oh, I forgot the Greyhounds are red and white, so that's good. It'll match our pads a little bit. Alright, so let's make sure that... Remember, this was a problem for me when I first played in ESHL yesterday. Alternate controls, I forgot about that. And I also want the on-ice trainer off. I will be your on-ice trainer throughout this series. There we go. Boom. Off. Come on, let's go. So third period, first game of the Memorial Cup. I think we're good. Audio and visual. I don't think I need any of that. I'm going to double check just in case. For up, fix, large, authentic class. We look good. Alright, we're good. Let's go. So, third period, first game of the Memorial Cup Finals, Ottawa Greyhounds versus the Red Deer Rebels. So let's see what we can do here. Bump, 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 bump. This is actually my first game since they introduced the new patch, and I heard one of the things was they fixed the goalie stances. They are actually working now when you save them. So I have custom goalie 6. I believe it's the Jonathan Quick one. I wish they actually put the names of the goalies next to each one instead of just custom 1, custom 2, custom 3. I mean, the puck's on the other end, HAKUNA Matata. What are you doing crouching? You're gonna hurt your back. Got injuries on right now. Alright, dump behind the net, no problem. Let's nudge ourselves a little closer. Alright, stand up, we're good. Alright, so one of the big things that you're going to see when I play goalie against computers is when the puck starts to get wide, usually by the circles or whatnot, you're going to see me try to have it set up, have me position myself where I'm going to have whichever arm is closer, my glove or my trapper, whichever one's going to cover short side, that is going to be responsible for the short side shot. And then that'll allow my body and the other side, my other arm, that's going to be a little bit closer to the middle of the net. And that's going to make it much easier to move across the crease to save one-timers. Now, what's another thing? Oh, a big thing. I'm going to wait for the puck to get on their end again to show you one of the biggest changes that I've had to do with my game since 17 came out. With the new goalie controls. Oh, the backhand spinorama. Nothing much I can do about that. I actually went out and I challenged the shot, too. That's an unfortunate one. He was able to go right from the corner all the way to the front of the net, basically untouched. First goal this tournament, Connor Bleakley. But not a good start. Look at it, he got bumped though. He's literally just standing there by himself. And a loose puck's right in front of him. That's alright, not much we can do there. Unfortunate start. So one of the biggest changes that we've had to do with the new controls is the movement, the basic movement in the crease. Now, you're allowed to, or not allowed to, you can move your goalie by barely pushing the left stick. I'll say about halfway for this example. And what it's going to do is your goalie's going to take these nice short strides. Notice he's barely moving. I'm not even, like, these aren't a bunch of little pushes. This is just me moving my left stick in a circle, basically. But the entire push is only, like, halfway. Oh. We're good, we're good. Stand up. Oh, he's got a wide open shot. There we go, no problem. Challenge that shot. And this makes it very easy to control your goalie while tracking the skater, as opposed to just a large push every time. Because if you do large pushes all the time, there's a chance, especially when the player's in the slot, where you try and move one direction and then they quickly snap it far post, that your goalie's going to keep drifting in towards the left, let's say, and the shot went right, and it could lead to a goal. So this half left stick push is actually what I use the most in this game when it comes to moving your goalie. And I try to save those full left stick pushes for the one-timers or just the cross-ice passes in general when I need to cover a lot of room. Oh, almost an own goal there. Come on, Gettinger. Again, another pass right in front of the net. There we go. McIntyre. 9 minutes left. We're good. Oh, right in the corner. They got numbers. It's not looking good. Yeah. Well, we need a goal. Dump in the corner. Now, another thing you're going to see a lot, or maybe just see almost very rarely of, is computers. I'm assuming it's the same in 17. It's been the same in 16, 15, 14, and all that. The computers almost never do wraparounds. It is extremely rare for them to do a wraparound goal. So, oh, I want this. Yeah, let's see. Oh, no, I was supposed to hit my defenseman. I missed. In reality, I shouldn't have even played that. I should just let my defenseman get it. I was just bored. So because they don't do wraparounds, we can use this to our advantage. So when the puck's behind the net or in the corner, we don't really need to hold the post. Because if you hold the post and they try a cross-crease pass, your goalie, you run the risk of getting stuck on it. Or just having a bad reaction time. There we go. Big save, HAKUNA Matata. So like, why hold the post when you don't have to? So we just need to make sure that we're in butterfly, we're as close to that post as we can to make sure we have short side cover. That's always our first priority. And that's going to allow, let's say I'm covering the left post. That's going to allow my right pad, my right arm, to be a little bit more towards the center of the crease, So if they do try centering pass, we're right there. And if we do need to move, we're almost right there. Just need to do a little push, and bam, we have the cross crease covered. So that's one thing that we can do. It's sort of like an exploit in a sense, but not really. We're just taking advantage of the way the computers like to function. I don't believe I saw a wraparound in 16, but I know I did see like maybe 2 in all of 15 in my Be a Pro endeavors. Well, let's get 1 goal, boys. A minute now. Oh, I'm going to have to leave the net soon. Oh, almost. Hore. Is that guy's name Hore? H-O-R-E? If so, it's fucking awesome. DeBrusque. Alright, let's go. One more big save. Nope. Oh, we're good, we're good. Notice I was in butterfly, but I realized I was a little bit too much towards the middle. So once he came to the front, I just quickly moved left. And I didn't see anybody for him to pass it to, so I wasn't too concerned about that. Oh, and we committed up. Alright, it's basically over. Alright, one thing I am curious to see. Are they going to dump the puck down 1? Are they going to ice it? Oh, big save. Perfect example right there. Perfect example. Oh, they're actually going to have me pull. They didn't dump the puck. Alright, I'm on the bench now. I was actually just curious to see if they were going to dump it like they would last year and the year before. Because you need a goal. I'm also curious to see what the defensemen do right now. They're going to try and pressure. Are they going to pressure? They're just going to keep sitting back. They keep sitting back, but they missed. Because you need a goal right now. So there's no reason to just sit back and let them get the empty netter. 5 seconds. Last chance for romance. Slapshot save. Rebound. No. And that is our first game. Alright, so 1-0. I actually do want to go over that goal quick. I mean, it was a little bit of bad luck. I thought I did a pretty good job to play it. 50-50 in that sense. Now, don't be concerned about the experience. Don't be concerned about the overall. A 70 goalie can still make saves against. You know, if my guy was in the NHL, I could still make a ton of saves. For goalies, the attributes, they don't really matter. So I just want to quickly go over, let's see, 2 things. Because I know this video actually might not be too long. So let's go to the action tracker. As I said, I'm big on goalie tips. So here we go. Let's go to that 1 goal they scored. There's a little bit of bad defense here. He's literally able to walk to the front of the net by himself. The puck's just sitting there. He's got no one near him. So I'm in a little bit of trouble right here because most of the time, I mean, common sense says forehand. And there's a lot of forehand space right here. So I'm going to try and step. I'm going to try and actually just close the distance. So if he just try and turn and go forehand, just try and just have him hit me right in the chest or right in the arm somewhere. So I step up and try and cut down the angle a little bit. He ends up going backhand, and it just was out of my reach. Not much I could do there. I mean, I could have sat on the goal line, and I was basically just risking getting sniped high at that point if he does go forehand. So maybe if I sat back, maybe I would have stopped it with my pad. It was a 50-50 shot, and it looks like it just didn't work out in that sense. So overall, I'm not too worried about that goal. Well, let's see. What about that last save that I made? Is this it right here? Nope. That was pretty good, though. I enjoyed that one. Nope. Really? I only made 2 saves? No. You did not just give me credit for 2 saves. I definitely made more than that. Alright, looks like that's all they gave me credit for, I guess. Alright, so if that's the case, that is our first episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. I definitely wanted to show you guys, like, you know, that I could have sworn I made more. Alright, so that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Be a Pro series featuring HAKUNA Matata. Don't forget to, you know, like, subscribe, any of that stuff. Any goalie questions, feel free to ask in the comments below. And let's see what happens in the second game of our Be a Pro series. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.